Hi,
Hi, Sarah. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great as well. So thank you. Thanks for joining this quick call. Now we are able to discussion about your 15 website tracking, and definitely I will assist you to set up the tracking according to your needs. So how everything is going from your side?
So I am new to the company. It's a smaller apartment company. And I am more of a front end user for marketing. So I handle campaigns, I can set up socials, things of that nature. Coming in, I came from a company that had like a digital marketing team, as well as a social team, as well as design team. And I'm now all encompassing one at this place. So coming in the back end, I have some back end experience, but it's more on I guess building out like some of the websites and stuff. But what I've seen on this side is there's no tracking whatsoever. So there's no Google Analytics, nothing is attached. There are no Google tags. There are no Facebook pixels or meta pixels in general. And since it is a new industry for me, it's very archaic in that sense. It's not like as up to date as most other industries that I've come from. So what I'm having to find is that we have our website, which is done through their like CRM system, Resman,
Mhm.
and which is basic for most places. But what I'm finding with this is that they have a prospect CRM as well that speaks and integrates to our once they are a prospect and they turn into a tenant, it speaks into that. But in this industry, every single website, any form of marketing has not only its own email, but has its own UTM that they give us, has its like own phone number, because that's how they track it rather than doing clicks or by like just like normal UTMs, like how what we're used to.
Mhm.
Um, and so I have 15 properties and just essentially this is not my bread and butter. So I just need help with
Mhm.
integrating everything on the back end so that everything is communicating to each other. Because right now there are no analytics happening and they've never seen reports. So they don't know what is and what's not working. And for
Mhm.
me as marketing, I have to have that. Because
Okay.
otherwise I need to know where like to spend the money. And so that's what I'm really needing help with is, like I said, the Google Analytics, the tags, the pixels. If you can do you, on websites and you do the clicks, like just doing like a trail for where the customer journey is going from page to page, like that's what I need really help with.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so I totally understood. Like, you'd like to set up the tracking to see where the traffic came from, what is the traffic activity, like what is the traffic source. It might be by the Facebook ad, by the Google ad, organic, referral, and where they go from, how many people submit the form, and what button they are clicking. So you would like to see all the activity for the traffic. So at the end of the day, you can understood how much you is spending and what is the conversion. Like
Mhm.
suppose your marketing budget is 1000 USD per month for one specific business. So you need to know by spending 1000 USD how many lead or how many conversion you are getting. So it's very important. And to set up those tracking, we have to set up like Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager. And if you running the Facebook campaign for your client business, then we have to set up the Facebook pixel tracking as well. After that, as you mentioned, you are using the UTM link. So for a specific campaign, you have to use the UTM link builder, and you have to use the landing page section, the UTM link, and by the UTM link, once you use, then the analytics for reporting the data properly by the campaign source, medium, the ad name or something like that. So yeah, that is possible. And as you know, I am here and I am working this area last 4 years. Okay. So, and I completed more than 2,100 tracking job in my hand. So I will be really good to set up all kind of tracking setup according to your client website need. Okay.
Okay. And so with that, I just want to make sure because like I said previously, like I've come from different industries. I've never, it's wild to me having a CRM and whatnot give us the UTMs, and then we have to give it to like a vendor we're working with because
Mm-hmm.
they have ownership and control of the UTMs. So I want to ask you if it's feasible for us to have um like have their tracking, have like their portion of tracking and like can do that, but it can also like, I don't know, piggyback off of another tracking. So in case anything happens and we decide we no longer want to be with this I Love Leasing company, we don't lose any of that information, or maybe it may not be like relaying to them 100% correctly because a phone number got mixed up or one, number and stuff. And so instead of it coming in and clocking in as a Facebook phone number, it comes in and clocks in as a Google number. Um, I just want to make sure we can set up something on our back end for our analytics side that, the guys I work with, they're very like, they want to see things, it's tangible. And in marketing, you don't necessarily see it and for another like 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. I just want to make sure that what we do, we can do it on our analytics, and it does speak to the I Love Leasing. But if heaven forbid, if we want to like leave from them, we can still have our analytics because the reporting like will still keep with us too.
Hmm. Yeah, it's possible. We can check that, but so I believe there have some of the tracking is set because you sent like one client website, and I am saying on the client website, the analytics for one property is set up by basic information. Okay, it's not set up any of the event, but just connected the analytics for and analytics able to go track like the page view, the like the
Yes, so I
general
set that,
event.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I set that up, but the amount of time it took me to get that done and do that, they like literally wanted this, like I started a month ago and everything pretty much on the back end is a dumpster fire. And I legitimately don't have time to like do all of this dev side as well as dealing with the other dumpster part of the fire that I'm dealing with. So I need help because you do this day in and day out. So, and
Mm-hmm.
what the timeline would look like for you accomplishing it. Cause like that took me about like 3 or 4 hours just for that one property. And it was literally just the Google Tag Manager side for the website that wasn't, doing any analytics portions, that wasn't doing any of that stuff. So I just want to make sure that you can do it in a super timely manner and, whatever we need to get done, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, that's possible. It's my job. So I will be happy to do everything properly for you. So you can see the visitor journey as per your need, and you can report to your client as well. So that's possible. That's not a problem for me. Okay.
Okay. So I think like for me, would it work better if I give you one property to do and then we see what the property looks like, how much long, reassess everything? Because I don't feel like it would take you that long considering you have the experience in it. I mean, to be quite frank, it would probably take you 3 hours to do the whole aspect of the job that I'm needing for with one property, if not faster. But can you do one property and we see how it goes, and then we can move forward from there for the rest of the other 14?
Yeah, that's totally fine. Let's start like one, then we will do the other rest. Okay, that's not a problem.
Okay.
Let me see the first website first because cost depend on the work need, like how many event, how many action we have to set up for Google Analytics as well as Google Ad. So based on the requirement, the price is vary. But I believe for each website, the cost not would be more than 100 USD. Just I'm checking, just a second. So I am saying here several CTA button, the lead form, the phone number, and one second. I'm checking by another like display. Okay, one second.
Yeah.
Mhm. There you go. Then Google at conversion tracking, marketing, outbound clicks, site search, engagement, contract form 7, button click. Yeah, for first website, I will search on the like 70 USD. Is that okay for you for the first one?
Yeah, and that will include like the metapixels and all of that as well, or
Oh, I'm telling just only analytics and Google ad, but Metapixel we have to do the another like 5 or 6 track. Then for everything, Metapixel, Google Analytics, Google ad conversion, I will search only 100 USD for you because we have to do the other job as well. But usually for three platform, I charge from other client 150. Okay, if they have only one like one website, but though we will do like multiple like 15. So I am doing a discount, like a special discount for you. I will give you, okay?
okay, so what, sorry, they're pinging me from a meeting, another meeting. So what I'm hearing you say is that you'll do the 70 for the Google Ad Analytics, but not the metapixels yet because we need to set up Google Ad Analytics before we introduce the metapixels for the campaigns and whatnot. And then once we see that one property, if that's good, then we can add the meta on that, and then we can start with the other 14, then with the other 14 properties, and then add in that meta.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so what does okay, so then it would be so how much would it be then? Because like what I my issue is I need to start ad campaigns like ASAP, but I don't want to start ad campaigns if I have no way of tracking it. And
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. It's like literally just like burning money and it's confetti
yeah,
that's
yeah.
just, in the air.
You will
So
be not able to say anything if you don't set up the tracking. Just you
yeah,
will spend, but you don't monitor the conversion, you don't monitor the
exactly.
traffic. So that's the why I need
Exactly.
to set up the tracking.
Yeah. Could you do the tracking for one of these websites like whenever you get up like in the next 24 hours, so then that way when I come back tomorrow I can look at it, and if it's like looks great to me, then we can move forward and proceed with the rest of them because they're like really wanting these starting like they, like I said, they wanted them started like a month ago, and I just don't have the capability of setting up the back end in a timely manner compared to you. But I do need
Mhm.
to get these ads running because our business just really depends on getting these ads and people in the door to potentially rent these apartments. Otherwise, we're having to have our leasing agents go out and like hand out flyers and stuff, and that's just kind of a waste of time and manpower.
Yeah, yeah, I can do that within 24 hours, though it's emergency for you. Then that's not a problem. I can do the first website within 24 hours, okay?
Okay. And
So
then,
yeah,
so
I need to know one thing from
yeah,
you for the first website. So would you like to set up the Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics 4, and Google Ad conversion tracking for the first one first, right?
yes, just so I can see
Okay.
what everything looks like and
Mhm.
show them, like, we can start an ad campaign on that and then show them how successful it can be if they can be like a little bit more patient with us.
Mhm.
And that way everything is actually tracking rather than not tracking. Does that make sense?
Yes, is it? Definitely.
Like I said,
Yeah,
I
we
work
can.
I work with guys and they're not always the most patient people, especially when it comes to like stuff like this where they think is like super frilly. And I'm like, this isn't frilly, it's necessary. So um
Right.
okay. And so then what would you need exactly from me to make sure that, you're able to go in there and get things set up? Because, they do just have a concern, like they just don't want anything coming in on the back end that they don't know about. They're very wary of it. So, like, how do we set up that safety or that protocol? Or like, what do you need?
Yeah. So for the first project, I will need some of the account access from you, like Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, then Google Ad account, as well as Facebook Pixel ID. So, oh, I think you are the agencies for the white label work. Usually, I'm working with another several agencies. Okay, I am their web analytics expert, and I set up their all the tracking for their client as well. So they just usually do, they create an email especially for me with their company domain by using Google Workspace. Okay, like I think you have the company right in your to serve to
Mhm.
provide the service. So you have the Google Workspace email, like suppose sarah@yourdomain.com, something like that.
Yeah, but it's not a
So
Google space. It's actually um it's we've migrated over from Google to Microsoft like within the last like 4 months.
mhm.
But I can see if we have one of the Google emails still available and maybe just like have you use that email. Um, because you're
Yeah,
gonna
this
need
is
that
the,
obviously
you
through
know,
the Google Analytics side and stuff, correct?
yeah. So this is like a white label work. So if you hire a contractor or freelancer like me, if I am working for you for your client, then if your client is saw something on their account with your domain, that is natural, right? So you have the team member maybe working with you, so that's natural. But if I send you my personal email like ppcbapi@gmail.com, that is another person. That is not your company person. Okay. So that's
Yeah,
like a
so I'm
suspicious.
actually I'm actually the client. So it's like we're all in one. So like my boss owns these 15 small apartments and they're theirs alone. So it doesn't matter like for us because nobody else will be seeing that on the back end. It'll
Mhm.
literally just be us in the office and they know that you know that I'm reaching out to you guys to like see if I can get help.
Yeah, that's then fine. You can send me the access to my using personal email. Then I will working on for you. That's fine.
Okay. And so you just do a project rate, correct? Not an hourly rate.
Yeah, yeah, right. So
Okay.
I will send you the first project on the Fiverr. You know, I saw you the new on the Fiverr, right? You maybe don't work previously with another freelancer. So maybe this is first time with me, correct?
This is the first time with you. I've worked with Fiverr in different companies.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
logging in through my, not through my, those company emails, through this email. So yes, it would be the first time this company has
Oh,
worked
okay.
with you
So,
guys. Yeah.
so you know how Fiverr works, so I don't need to
Mhm.
explain to you. So just
Yeah.
I will send you the custom offer for the first company tracking. Then once it's done, you can review everything. It's look like it's good or not to you. Then once you see everything is good to go, I will deliver the first one. Then we will discuss the other tracking and we will start the tracking as well. Okay.
Okay. And so I know you said you'll send me the invoice and the invoice has to get paid before the job gets done, or it's 50 up and then 50 afterwards, or how does that work again?
Usually Fiverr first time, first
Because
you have to
they
offer.
hold the money, right? I paid Fiverr, they hold the money until I
Yes,
say like the job is good and then approve.
correct, correct.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's coming
So
back to
after
me.
paid, I will not get the money from the Fiverr, okay, until you not release. So once you see the job is completed, then you have to release the money by upset the order. After 14 days, Fiverr will pay me, not like today, okay? If I complete the job today, if you release the payment today, then Fiverr take 14 days, okay, to release money to my bank account. So that's the
Okay.
process how Fiverr work, okay?
Okay. And then you said I just need to make sure I get you access to the Google Analytics, the Tag Manager. What other access were you needing?
Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, Google Ad Account, and Facebook Business Manager. Or if you give me the Facebook Pixel ID, then I don't need Facebook Business Manager. Just I will configure the Pixel ID through the Tag Manager. Okay.
Okay. Um, front end user question. What is the Pixel ID? Like, how do I find the Pixel ID? Is
Okay.
that the
So if
account number?
yes, so if you have the access, the Facebook Business Manager right now, you can go to the Facebook Business Manager. I will show you how you can find out that. So do you have the Facebook Business Manager access to your hand now?
I do, yes. And
Okay, so
so I also had a quick question. I mean, obviously I don't have like, I have a ton of questions. It's not just one. So I have a couple of properties. I don't know if maybe you can also potentially assist with this. Um, hold on, social media, business suite. Let me get into that. Um, that I have access to the business pages, but they don't fall underneath our portfolio. So, and I'm in the process, like our legal, like they bought these properties from another property management. And the guy before me had no kind of marketing experience and denied the business portfolio access. So the company still owns it. So we're still in the process of getting it under our umbrella, but we still have access to the business page. Can you still work with that? Because currently it's just under my personal one, rather than the actual business portfolio because we haven't been able to migrate it over yet.
Mhm. That's the question. So usually the Facebook pixel is associated under the business portfolio. Okay. Okay. Then from
Okay.
the business portfolio, we are able to link the Facebook pixel with the page. So as you mentioned, I have to see
Okay,
the
so I need
scenario.
to make sure that any of the trial one is something that we already own underneath that business portfolio. And then work on getting those 2 or 3 other pages migrated over to that business portfolio. And once I do, then you can add that meta suite or that meta pixel stuff on the back end, correct?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay, now you can go to Google Tag Manager account.
And so I'm sorry, you said go to, um, do you need me to share the do? Okay, so the Google Tag Manager, hold on, let me go to sharing.
Mhm.
Why won't it let me? Oh, there we go, share. Um, okay, so the Google Tag Manager, so this is my issue. Again, another reason why everything's kind of just on the back end is I have to go through this old person's email. And this is where the tag managers are set up.
You
Uh,
can type on Google, just Google Tag Manager, so we can find out the website. Okay, I am seeing there 3 of the Tag Manager already created. I think.
yeah, so again, that's the company, like they have their own business page, own Google listing, things like that. And then these are the properties, these are 2 of the 15 properties that we own. So only like an Aspen was the one I did. I haven't even checked this Barisa one, but more than likely going into it, um, it's probably going to be like nothing.
Let's see. So then we can create the separate, they have the 15. So we have to create the 15 container under the main company. Okay, 15 Google Tag Manager container. So if you just open the main one, like the mother company tag manager.
Open this one. Do I go right here as the container or what?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to there. It's like a mother company, right? Is the main company.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. So under this main company, we're able to create the separate container for another 14. Okay. So if you just click the admin is the top right, sorry, top left, the admin, top left. Yes. Then on the container level, can you see the plus icon? The container besides, 1 second, I am marking this again for you. Just a second. Like this. Yes. So by here, we can create the multiple container for different businesses. Okay.
Okay. So it would be okay. So, but like, I have a question for you. If we have and that's like a web page, it can have its own, even though that's like the business portfolio, it's like the name of the container. They can also have a sub container with that information as well, or what?
Yeah, we have like several property. So for the several property, we have to create several container for the management. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now you can select the first one. Yes. And click on the create. Okay. And now we have to edit this code on the website backend header section. Okay. So do you have the website backend, like property backend access?
Okay, so like, are you gonna have to need access to all of this, or like, how does that work?
I will need definitely the tag manager, analytics 4, and Google Ad account access. But regarding this website backend, if you help me to add the code under the header section, then I will don't need this website backend. Okay? Because
Okay.
backend need to be connected with the tag manager to set up all the tracking.
Uh, oh, here we go.
Yes, Google Tag Manager. I think I am saying that. Yes.
Okay,
So
not that one. There's another one. Hold on. There's somewhere else. There's one.
yeah, the tag manager base code. Can you see one more time in the top right? It's collab, yes. And yeah, Google Tag Manager ID. Just we have to input on here. Okay. So you can go to the tag manager, please. So I am telling you which one need to be added on here. Just go to the tag manager
This
and
is the tag manager.
yes, close this, close this. We are able to see the ID. Click on the admin is the top left. Yes. And can you see the, okay, I am marking this one for you so you can easily understand. Yes, this one. Copy that. Yes. Now you can go to the backend. Yes. Right. Then click on the save. And once you save, it's automatically updated, right?
I mean,
Like
hopefully
it's
we'll see.
automatically published. Yeah. So I think so. So now it may take some time, but we have option to check it's added or not. So just a second, I am checking from my end. So if I go to there, the tag assistant tab, yeah, so I believe it's success. Yeah, it's adding on there. I am saying the V9 is the last digit. Can you please go to one more time on the tag manager so I can see the measurement ID? J3, V9. Okay. So this is here. Now you can click the workspace, please. It's the top left workspace. Yes. Then you can click the preview, is the top right, the preview. Mhm. Then paste here the website link, like the property link that we integrate the base code. Mhm. And go to the tag manager. Yeah. Oh, I think a pop-up will appearing. Yeah, it's connected. Okay. Can you see? So now we will able to set up the tracking for this one, okay? So now you can add me on the tag manager, please. Go to the tag manager account.
Okay, I'm at the tag manager account. Where do I add you?
This is the tag assistant tab, but one beside tab, yes, this is the tag. You can click the admin. Admin is the top. Yes. Then click on the user management by the account. Yes. Then click on the plus icon is the top right and add user. Paste here my email address.
No. Okay. And you would be a user or an
Uh,
administrator?
Administrator, because I have to configure and edit, publish all the tag. So I will need that. So you can just scroll up a little bit, scroll up.
I'm
You
sorry,
should see,
scroll up. Yeah.
yeah, you can see scroll down then because the invite button is, yes, there you go. Click on there. Okay, so tag manager I will get. Now you can go to Google Analytics account.
That is the, okay, so that is also gonna be, sorry, this is in my way, under Nathan's.
Yeah, first time it will take some time, but for the second work, it will be
No,
faster.
I mean, I see, but this is what I'm saying is like, this is not my bread and butter. I'm a whole different other side of marketing and,
Yeah,
realize we need people like you who can do this. This is
yeah.
just not my forte.
No problem at all. So now you can, I think your skin is more zoom, so that's why I'm not able to see.
I
You can
know yeah, it's because I'm working off of a laptop rather than my like other screens in my office because I'm in a
oh,
conference room right now.
okay, okay, I see. Yeah, so you should see the admin is the top left, but it's not visible due to 1 second. Yeah, yeah, in the bottom.
Right here.
Can you see that? 1 second, I am marking for you. So the admin should be here like this.
Oh, under settings, admin. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Now you are able to add by clicking here and click on the plus icon in the top right.
This one. Okay, sorry. It's because we have all these things open. Add a user.
Yes. Click on my share my email, then administrator place. Mhm. And you should see the invite button is the top right, the
Well,
top.
would an editor make more sense than an administrator? Because you can't manage users.
Uh, yeah, it's possible, but sometime I think I will need to create the property for different property management website. So that time without the administrator, I will be not able to create the like container. So every time I need to reach out to you, please do it and assign me the access for the other company.
Okay.
So that's the why.
All right.
Okay, so this one also done. Now you have to go to the Google Ad account, please.
Google Ad account, which is that's the tag manager. So the Google Ad account, I don't even think we have one set up, to be quite honest with you.
Mm. Yeah, if you have planned to run the Google ad in
Oh, for
future,
sure. That's why when it's set up, because we are
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do that. But so Google Ads, is that
Mm-hmm.
where I go?
Yeah. So 1 second, let me ask some question to you regarding the Google ad. So you will manage all the property Google ad under the same one account, or you will create separate Google ad account for separate property?
I mean, what is the best route do you think?
Yeah, so though it's like the separate property for the conversion tracking and reporting, it's better you should have the separate ad account for the separate property. Okay. So
Okay.
there it will more visible the report as well as the conversion tracking, the remarketing, or if you do like one account for all the property, that will miss stuff to management and configure everything. Okay.
Okay. Why am I going crazy?
It in under the bottom, scroll down. I just saw it. Yeah, yeah, the Google ad. Yeah, little bit bottom. Yeah,
Sorry.
yes, there you go. So I think sign in. You can do the sign in. Yeah, I think you don't have that. This is the
So would
correct
you
team.
would you be able to set that up and you have like the hold on, let me, oh, sorry. where I can't see your face. Oh, stop share. So would you be able to set that up on your end, like start it and then add me as an admin later down the road? Or do I have to actually start it and then and then you like start adding to it?
You need to set up the ad account from your end because there will asking some of the business information as well as
Okay.
there there will require the payment method need to be added. So you need to add it, you need to create the account from your end. Then you are able to send the access by the same process that we do for Google Tag Manager and Analytics. Okay, you are able
o-
to do that.
Okay, I can do that.
Mm,
So I'll
no
get
problem.
that set up today. So then that way I can get that sent over to you. Um, and then what is the information that you need on it? Just get your email address and then send you an invite as an administrator to it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. And
Okay.
then
Also, yeah, I am
Mhm.
sending the custom offer for 3D platform tracking to Fiverr for the first website. So you also will be see that. So just a second, I'm sending to you, okay?
Okay.
Here is the offer to set up Google Analytics for Google Ad conversion and Facebook pixel tracking, Google Tag Manager for the first website as per our discussion. Schedule place website so that I can start the work as soon as possible. Okay, I am sending to you and I am typing the delivery days 2 days, but it will be done by 24 hour. That's not a problem. For 3D analytics, track manager, social platform tracking. There you go. So tag manager, including this. Okay, you can check your Fiverr profile. You should receive the offer.
Um, is it going to be an inbox or is it going to be orders?
Inbox. It should be the inbox. You just refresh the page because sometimes it's not
Mm-hmm.
appearing instantly, but once you refresh, you should see that.
Okay, so offer for Google Analytics, Google Ads conversion, and Facebook pixel tracking via Google Tag Manager for the first website as per discussion. Yes, okay. And so here it says 2 days delivery. How, like, would that be, is that 2 days your time or 2 days my time? Because I know you're technically like evening, so I guess your first day starts tomorrow, but today's my first day. So how does that work?
Yeah. By tomorrow this time the work will be done. Okay. Just I'm typing the 2 days as a placeholder. So that's not a
Okay.
problem. But after accepting the offer, it will be done by within 24 hours. That's not an issue.
Okay, so then all you need from me is to set up that Google ad account and I can do that like immediately.
Mhm.
Or if I can go to lunch first as well, because I'm just like super famished. But if I can go to lunch and then I come back and I get that set up and I get that sent to you by like 2 o'clock at the latest my time,
Mhm.
um, would that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean, that'd be
So
like 1 a.m. your time.
that's not a problem. I am working late night in Bangladesh. Okay.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
my most of the client and my agencies, they are from USA. So that's the
Okay.
why I have to work like your day time, your business time. Okay. That's not a problem for me.
Okay. Awesome. Then I will get that all set up and sent over to you. And I'll just send it through via email here, letting you know that you've been added. So that way it notifies you. And then if you could just let me know, if there's anything else that you need from me, be more than happy to accommodate any way I can.
Yeah, definitely, no problem. Just you created the account, you have set the offer, then you just update. I will start the work, and it would be done by 24 hours.
Okay, perfect. Then I will go ahead and I've got to fill out all my payment information and stuff. So I'll go ahead and do that, get that accepted, get that ad account set up, and then I'll tag you in it. And then you can just get started and just let me know whenever it's done. And then I can just review it, look at everything, make sure everything's triggering and looking at the analytics. Will it take 24 hours from whenever you're done to start seeing the analytics come in?
Yeah, usually, after set up the tracking, Google Analytics take 24-hour getting the data. That means, like suppose I set up the tracking now, and if 10 people submit the lead form or click the button, click the phone number, so to see those 10 people data, Analytics take another 24 hour to process the data to showing under the report section. So that means analytics always daily 24 hours. Okay.
Okay. And then I guess like another question for you, maybe a dumb question or not. Um, like, will this also track, like, so I don't need to have Google tags or anything set up, obviously, on my GMB because it's a Google entity, so it automatically probably be integrated
Yes,
into
yes.
on
It
the back
automatically.
end.
We don't need that. We don't need
Okay.
the GMB.
Okay, so then say that so we're also like on apartments.com or and like Zillow, which are big, like huge
Yeah,
companies
Zillow is the
nationwide.
proper, it's like there the most of the real estate business on the list, their business on the Zillow. So I know the Zillow. I have some
Okay.
previous
So
clients.
do we need to get like UTM set up for them so then that way you can add tracking on their websites as well, or how does that work? Like,
Yeah, for the Gilo, there you are able to use the website link, right? So the
mm-hmm.
analytics will able to track the JLo as a referral. Okay. So you will be able to track the JLo traffic under the analytics. So that's not a problem.
Okay. Well, because just remember in this industry, they have a different website link for everything. And so the UTM isn't created, they don't have it a UTM per se on the link. They have a whole different link. So instead of it saying baristagalleria.com, it will be like Zillow baristagalleria.com. They're really weird. They're old school here. I don't understand it. I'm not used to
Yeah,
it. But
maybe you just don't.
I guess
Yeah.
let's just get started with this aspect. And then if I need to show you the apartments.com and the Zillow side, then we can work on that potentially later. This is just like something I need to make sure we get the ads up and running and going immediately.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. So once it's done, just update me. I will start the work immediately. That's not a problem. Okay.
Okay, perfect. And I'm so sorry. How do you pronounce your name?
You can call me Bappi. Bappi is my first name.
Bhakti.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can call me Bappi. And your name is Sarah, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice to meet you, Sarah. Hopefully we will work long time and we will do all the other stuff as well. And as you know, I am the expert in this area. So if you need any other consultation or any other thing regarding the tracking, reporting, or visualization, then I will be here to assist you. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, Bobby. If you need anything else from me other than the Google Ads account setup, please don't hesitate to
Mm-hmm.
reach out and ask. And I usually have have my phone on me all the time, and I have the email connected, so I'll get it.
Yeah, okay. So thank you so much for your time. We will do the good business, coming day, no problem.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of the evening.
Yeah, same here. Bye today. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.